Last one really was kind of a disappointment, but yeah, we'll see if we can make up for that. I love watching the axe just totally shake. It's weird. Anyway, the antibiotics that we started on, I think the last one, are now done, so that's kind of a good thing. And I have no idea where you are. There you are. Oh goodness, I'm just not going to ever get used to what this looks like. This genuinely messes with my brain. Like there's some crazy like motion sickness something involved in how this looks. Like this is actually okay right now, but man, the way the game stutters as you ride along on the bike, I'm telling you, it feels like basically I've created a warp engine. I warp the general world around me, and I essentially move through the world by the world moving through me, or something. I don't know. Maybe I misunderstand how warp engines work. Just the same, I thought, you know what, let's go ahead and get out of this town that we've been hanging out in, and just kind of see what else is around. Now, we've kind of been over this way, but not entirely. If I hop off the bike here, because you can't pull up the map while you're on the bike, there is a working stiff tool store over here, which I think we will make a beeline for. Nope. Cannot run over the zombies. Got it. I think we've seen this one. I think we have. I don't know. Whatever. We're coming here anyway. It's a little cooler over here. I should probably make a note of that, and I also should probably make note of crap. One of these days I'll remember to empty this stupid thing of all the stuff we're not supposed to be carrying, but it is handy that there is a duster right there when it's warm over here, so that'll, or cold, rather, over here, whatever. You probably know what I mean. I don't know. I'm just spouting words. It's what I do. Settle in, kitty. It's cold enough for you that you can actually hang out in my lap for a while instead of run after like 30 seconds because you're overheating. All right, or don't. Okay, whatever. I'll just turn off your camera. It's fine. I know you. I know what you're about to do. Probably. Oh no, I was wrong. She actually settled in. My bad. I mean, there you go. See, she settled in. Are you purring? No, I don't think you're purring, but you're not unhappy, so we're good. Anyway, I don't like being blinded these days. I don't know. One of these years, I got to figure out what I did with my lights. It actually all revolved around when I got a new monitor. And by monitor, I mean gigantic TV, at least relative to the distance I'm sitting from it. I don't know, a year or so ago. And I had to completely, ooh, that's handy, move everything around. And yeah, my lights, ever since then, I don't know, just at the wrong angle, and I've never been able to find the angle that works for me. It's fine. This, is, of course, is the old school working stiff store. If you haven't seen one of these, it's because this particular layout does not exist in current 7 Days to Die. This is an old one. And it's kind of like reuniting with an old friend, because I know I know this POI. I don't remember it super well necessarily. Sure, take all these things for now. We're gonna just end up trashing a bunch of stuff in a minute, so it's fine. We'll figure it out. But it definitely, there is an element of like, yeah, I haven't seen one of these in an old time, and it's good to be reunited. How have you been, dear old POI friend? That sort of thing. It's kind of cool. Of course, these shelves are basically all empty. They're not like the current ones, which sometimes have some stuff on them. These are the old ones, which never have anything on them. One of the joys of the old 7 Days to Die. So we have multiple boxes just scattered throughout the main shopping floor here, which is kind of cool. Nothing of real value thus far. I mean, I guess maybe the wire tool. Pretty sure that's the first one we found since the game just popped up the tooltip for it. Those zombies sounded like they were coming from over here, and then I realized, no, they're right in here. I'm just going to back away a little bit and pull out yon crossbow and just start pumping arrows at these guys. That was not who I was aiming at, but that's okay. Hi, how you doing? That's who I was aiming at. Oh, stutter, stutter, stutter. That was weird. Okay, you are done, madam. You are also done. Okay. I guess, you know, here, let me do it now while I'm thinking about it. Vidya, where's my gamma setting? Let's go up another 5%. I basically increase it about 5% every time I sit down to record, because I find that I'm still having to go in post and make things a little brighter so you can actually see them. I can see just fine. It's dark. I can't see details, but I know what I'm looking at. I've played this game enough that I kind of know what's going on, but for everyone else, you might not be able to see or might not know everything, so I figure, I'll just keep increasing brightness. In one of these years, it'll reach a point where it's fine, and I don't know. Or, potentially, we'll just find a stinking mining helmet or something, and that'll kind of solve the issue here. Let's go ahead and make... I'll just commit to making a bunch of bolts right now. It's not really what I want to do, but whatever, it's fine. We'll do it. Why can't we make... Oh, we ran out of wood, really? That's fascinating. Okay. That's fine. We'll run with that for now. I'm going to grab all these empties just because I think we might have use for them somewhere. I don't know. I mean, not super important use for them. Here, let's see. Let's go ahead and read. We've already read that guy. Just go ahead and scrap it. It's fine. It'll be all right. I should mention, by the way, if you haven't noticed or didn't remember or whatever, don't care, etc. Got a bit of a sprained leg from the last one. It should be fine by the time we're done today. Oh, excuse me. Why don't you just go ahead and teleport through the wall? That would be great for me if you could do that. Oh, wow. All right. This guy is beefy. Let's get closer to a headshot on you. There you go. Got a level in there. I'm not going to argue with that. I wasn't really ready for him to sneak through here. Not even quite sure how he did that. Technically, there's a block right here, and there was still a block right here. It was just in the stage of deterioration. A lot of boxes in here, a lot of crates for us to open. There's going to be quite a few along the way. Wow, hello, stutter. I don't know what that stutter's about. That's really weird. I don't remember getting that to this point in this version. Oh. Oh. I am pleased as punch to see that nail gun. I don't remember how fast the old nail gun is, but I think it's faster than the current nail gun, and I generally play with the nail gun on current versions upgraded compared to its usual standard speed. We should probably keep that engine for something. I don't know what. I guess maybe a generator. Here, you can have that. We'll take the repair kit because we'll use that. We're not going to have room for everything in here. I can just tell you that already. In case you're wondering. I mean, we'll probably drop that paper. We don't need that. It's kind of nonsense. It's weird watching the focus. If I go over there, you'll look over there. And if I go over here, after a moment, it'll zoom out. It's weird. Not used to that. All right, we'll take that. And, 3 fertilizer is actually huge. Like, I'm not even joking about that. That is a massive find right there, because it takes some doing to be able to make fertilizer in this game, in this particular version. So that's actually a really good find. I mean, we do have a little bit of a farm going on. Not much of one, but that fertilizer is going to make a big difference the next time we plant. Probably should have checked that before we left the base, now that I think about it. Well, we're going to have to go back anyway, because we're kind of running low on, I don't know, everything, I guess. Someone has really banged up that safe. They've really kind of done us a solid. I'm very pleased to see that. I keep forgetting to check all of the zombie remains, by the way. That's not as, it's not as worked on as I was hoping. Here, let's try this real quick. This is going to be terrible. Yeah, you're doing like 30 a pop, which is not enough for it to matter. I know. I could have done this. Block damage 29, block damage 30. It's literally faster to do this. I don't want to do that right now. That's just going to take too long. Hey, paintings, wall coverings. We already have that one. We'll scrap that too. We're going to have to start dropping stuff. So here, let's just... Oh, goodness. Drop those guys, and then we don't need the paper, because that was scrapping from something. Go ahead and scrap that wire tool. I'm just trying to be really, really ruthless right now. Old cash we don't need. Wrench. I actually do want the wrench because I think I accidentally got rid of a bunch of wrenches I wanted. Or something along those lines. Oh goodness, here. Can we make... Yeah, we can do that. Here, let's make a bunch of iron crossbow bolts. That'll get rid of that one. We can take that wrench, and then that gives us an extra for whatever we choose to use it for. I would really like to take that basket so we could trash it, but it's fine. Maybe I was checking the bodies and I just totally spaced... I can't even speak. Spaced out. Gosh. One of these days, I'll figure out how to talk. Okay. Let's drop off some of this stuff. There is not a button to quick drop things in here, so... I don't even know. I'm trying to very quickly look and see what things will stack, and I have no idea. Yeah, I heard you. Right before you swung. Like, literally, right before you swung. Alright, as you were swinging? Not sure which. Here, let's take that skirt. That might be an upgrade over what we're currently wearing. Nope. Once again, not any better. Alright, let's face this direction, so if someone comes over here, and I'm all spacing out, we can actually see them still. That would be good. Going to drag this one over there so that it doesn't click into the bike, because that's a thing that'll happen. Guess we don't really need this shopping basket. We can just go ahead and trash it for a bunch of metal. 7 whopping metal right there. Excellent. Oh, I didn't realize we had a second one. My bad. Let's drink some tea. Maybe eat one of these guys. Eat a cornbread. Eat some carn. And I think that's probably good enough for now. I don't really see anything else that's going to stack. We have electrical, but we got mechanical and lead. We don't really need the lead, but whatever. It's all good enough. Here, we'll head right over here just to grab this barrel. We already have some of these anyway, and we can break in right quick. This is only going to take a moment. We've definitely been to this corner. I know we have been over here, but just figure since we're right here, we might as well take a quick look, right? And then I don't remember if there's another barrel on the outside. There is not. I'm going to leave the money just because we left money inside. It'd be kind of stupid to take that money, even though I really should take that money. I don't want to. I want to be consistent. That claw hammer right there is also a really good find. That'll let us make a second workbench. Almost walked on that landmine. Right there. You see it? Yep. Little candy tin. There's another one right there. Okay. Where did we leave the bike? It's over here. Hi. Let's get some free experience right quick. And then let's chunkily move over here. It just trips me out how it just... The game literally just kind of like chunks along. I don't know, it's the strangest thing. Go ahead and hit this hardware store since we hit the other one. We hit the big proper one. Let's hit the little one now. We have had many a terrible experience in the hardware stores thus far, or in this particular one, so just going to get a bunch of sneak attacks on these guys. So far, so good. I feel like I'm playing, sort of playing, Skyrim right now, except if I were, I'd be using a bow, because you know, the stealth archer is the thing everyone does the first time in Skyrim. Okay, maybe not literally the first time, but everyone's got to try it at least once, because it is... I didn't mean to take that. I'm trying to be consistent here. Hey, take it back! Because it is pretty fun to play that way. I mean, yeah. It's generally pretty overpowered, but that doesn't mean it's not fun. Okay. There you go! That was a sneak attack on a dog. That was a dog that wasn't paying attention, but just the same, it was a sneak attack on a dog. What do we need to drop to get space on things? I do want the animal fat, and I'm pretty sure I want the bones, too. This is a problem, man. Had someone been prepared and properly emptied the bike before leaving, we wouldn't be dealing with this issue. I actually want that door, too. Oh, goodness. I guess one animal fat doesn't matter here. We can turn that into duct tape. And I think we have duct tape in the car. I don't even remember. I'm just thinking I would like the bones so we can make some more glue, which we can then turn into duct tape, etc., etc. But beer doesn't matter in this game. Beer is useless. I don't think beer is necessarily useless in Alpha 20, but in this version. Do we have this one marked as a functional workbench? I mean, we have our own, so it doesn't matter, but just the same. Curious. Yeah, let's go and repair that guy. We'll worry about, oh, goodness, making a new one another time. It's going to require gathering some stuff. And besides, we might, with that 200 quality fire axe, in fact, here, let's just go ahead and put that down there. That might, wow. That's excellent. I forgot to put the barrels in there. That's what I forgot. We might be able to get away with this now. It's going to be 5 swings, though. That's not great. But we have the stamina for it, so I'm not super concerned. Okay, medicine cabinet. I didn't mean to take the rotting flesh. I forgot about that. Duh. We don't want no rotting flesh. I think that's probably good. Let's go drop off stuff back at the base, because really, we've kind of run out of space at this point. Here, we'll see if we can get a wheel. We did not get a wheel, so let's go back to base and take stock of everything. So if I remember correctly, I think the last time we went and harvested stuff, we might have actually... Oh no, that's not the one I want. Might have not replanted everything. What am I trying to do? I'm trying to figure out how many of these I want. I guess we'll do 3. Maybe we'll just do 3 of each. Well, I'm not going to worry about the yucca, because those don't really matter. And we'll do an extra corn. So here, let's do... I don't know, I'm trying to think this out. That's why I'm kind of separating it like that. So we'll do 4 of those. We'll do 3 of those, and then we'll do all seeds of those guys. And we want to grab the fertilizers that we got, and I don't know if we need the garden hoe or not, but just in case we do, we shall grab that to have that ready. So, we can go back out here to our garden area, which I believe has all been tilled so far, and if not, we'll go ahead and correct all of that. I don't remember that I don't think it untills. I don't think that's a thing. So that all looks pretty good. Let's do these first 3 spots right here. Hi. How does this work? I don't remember. Do you put it onto the thing? Oh no, I think we till again with that. And then, yes, and then we see the kind of the little white spots, and I apparently tilled the same spot twice, as best as I can tell. Oh, that's handy. That's handy. Actually, no, I don't want to do that there. Let's, just to make sure we got, well, I don't know, I guess it looks okay. I don't know, we'll find out. We'll do both of those guys right there, and then we're going to do at least those. I don't know, we might need to do more. Just looking at this now, I'm like, man, we really need a bunch more, don't we? So here, we'll do... Oh, wrong one! Don't eat them, you dummy. Plant them. Yeah, I think maybe we need at least one more blueberry seed, and then recipe, let's do... We're not necessarily going through a lot of blueberries, so I feel kind of okay with only doing that many of those guys. Then we can do a second row of corn right here. Thing too in all of this is that I'm not necessarily planning on staying over here forever, so I don't want to get really invested with a big old honkin' farm only to be like, nah, time to pack up and leave. I mean, it's in part why I don't want to put a ton of stuff in here and everything, because I just figured we're probably going to move at some point, right? If I can hit the correct key. Yeah, we're a little east of center, and we're a little north of center, which means we're a little northeast of center. Center is right about here. The reason that matters is because that means we're a little further away from anything over on this side. Never mind, way over here on this side. So, I don't know, whatever. It's all fine. I think what we'll do on the next one is we will continue to explore a little bit and maybe even go visit this trader up here if we're able to get there in time. For right now, I'm going to call it good. Catch you next one. Until then, thanks for watching. See you later.